Insecurity continues to pose a serious challenge in Nigeria's southeast with violent attacks by gunmen disrupting economic activities and threatening political stability. Communities in Anambra, Imo, and Enugu states have witnessed recurrent incidents of violence, including attacks on security personnel and government installations. The crisis, largely attributed to separatist agitators and criminal elements, has heightened fears among residents and investors. Politically, Anambra has maintained relative stability with ongoing preparations for the 2025 local government elections. The state government has emphasized grassroots governance as a solution to security concerns, urging community leaders to collaborate with security agencies. However, concerns persist over the impact of insecurity on voter turnout and economic progress in the region.
As insecurity continues to challenge economic growth in Anambra State, even with the governorship election scheduled to take place later this year, the president of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Anambra State Chapter, Mazi Chukwuma Okpalaezeukwu, joins us to take a deeper look at the situation. Thank you for joining us. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
We know that there have been a lot of controversies and agitations in different quarters, especially as the elections are approaching in Anambra State. Tell us what your take is, especially on how volatile the situation in the state is.
Thank you so much for having me. Actually, as it stands now in Anambra, the atmosphere is calm. We do not have the tension of insecurity as it used to be. This is as a result of the effort of the Anambra, especially the governor of Anambra State, in making sure that the fundamental responsibility of government and governance, which is security of lives and property, is met. In doing so, he has signed into law a homeland security law, which has gone a long way to curb, control, and contain the incessant and unnecessary insecurity activities that has been happening in Anambra State. So, in a nutshell, Anambra precisely is no longer as notorious as it used to be when it comes to criminal activities. I heard you when you said that separatist agitators, believe you me, what happened or what was happening or seemed to be happening in Anambra has nothing to do with the agitation for Biafra. I trust that's what you meant. These are well-organized criminals who are making lots of money out of criminality. They have besieged Anambra in the past, but as it is today, Agune Chamber and the Operation Udogashi has gone a long way to dismantle their stronghold, and today, the Anambra can sleep with their two eyes closed. Yes, that is the incumbent situation in Anambra State now.
Okay, so I'm going to pick off, from that. You said something talking about the stronghold that the security operation now has. Now, my first question to you is, Udogachi, the special security operation, obviously in response to the worsening security crisis in Anambra. But critics argue that why was it just launched, towards the end of, Governor Soludo's tenure? From your perspective, do you see this initiative as a genuine effort to restore security, or do you share concerns with people that think it might be an instrument for political control? And then also on the flip end of that, there are people that would just say the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu is something that is still continuing to fuel insecurity in the region. Political solutions such as Kanu's release, could that bring about stability in Anambra and the southeast as a whole? Something that could be looked into.
Thank you so much. I want to commence by coming from the end of your question, which concerns Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, indeed, the continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is quite unfortunate, and we hope and pray as we continue to push that in no distant time there shall be a political solution that shall bring about national healing by releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, as have been clamored by various sectors in this country. About the opinion that the Operation Udogachi is politically motivated because it is an election year and that the governor's tenure is coming to an end, I forbid such opinion. It is not so. And I want to emphasize, security is everybody's business. We all must come together to ensure that our immediate environment and our society at large is safe and secure. Because nobody is immune to insecurity. You are either infested or affected. You know, if it is not direct on you, it might be indirect on your relations. So there is no need to politicize security in Anambra. The Operation Udogachi is a square peg in a square hole, and it came right on time. You know, from the inception of Soludo's administration, about 8 local governments were under siege. By the first 2 years of his regime, all the local governments that were under siege, that campaign could not happen while he was campaigning, became so free. People were going there. And we have also, on our part as Ohanezendigbo, we have also supported the government by championing the non-kinetic aspect of security cum insecurity, by engaging our people, enlightening them, sensitizing them, and seeing how we can win their hearts and mind, that all hands should come on deck for a better society. Therefore, I want to emphasize and state categorically that Agune Chamber, the new security outfit, and the new Homeland Security Law is not for the election. It is for a safe and secure Anambra State. And I want to call the Anambra, irrespective of your party, of your religion, please, let all hands be on deck for a better, secure, stable Anambra State. Thank you.
So talking about security, do you think that the current situation, of course, it's not the ideal situation, because we know that there are still pockets of insecurity here and there. Do you think that that would have any impact on voter turnout in any way, especially for the forthcoming elections?
Definitely is an impending thing that could happen. And I'm sure that if the umpire and the appropriate quarters, example, Ohanezendigbo, if we don't stand on our 2 legs, work so hard to ensure that people are convinced to participate in this election, believe you me, there can be apathy due to antecedents. But we are working so hard because a stitch in time saves 9. I can assure you that we shall take responsibility as the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, considering the importance of civic responsibility to ensure that in the Anambra, both the old, the young, the male, the female, as long as you are eligible to vote, we shall ensure that they all get their voter's card, and as well come out en masse to participate in the activity that will determine who will continue to lead us in Anambra State. Thank you.
All right, then. Thank you so much for stopping by to speak with us. We appreciate your sentiments, and we really do hope for a peaceful Southeast region, as it were. Thank you so much for being here.